Hey guys, today I thought I would share with y'all some of my newest helmet and helmet liner pickups. These are some that I've picked up over the last several months, and I gotta say that this month compared to the last maybe 2 or 3 years, I've probably added the least amount of helmets to my collection. It's not really that I've slowed down, it's just I just haven't really come across helmet deals like I have the past couple of years before. A lot of this stuff's getting harder to find, and when you do find it, it's the price. A lot of times is not what I'm willing to pay. A lot of times it's overpriced, or just I just don't want to go ahead and spend that kind of money on it. But I got some pretty nice things here that I want to share with you today. This is my helmet edition video. It's been probably 6 months since I made one of these videos, but like I said, I just haven't bought very much. Just getting harder to find. Most of you probably know that. But anyways, I wanted to bring you guys in closer, and I'll show you what more of here is I've got on the table. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and start here at the top left. This is a helmet liner, and this is a helmet here. I actually got this set yesterday at an antique store, and I'll go ahead and show you the liner there. Now, this is an antique store I go to pretty often, but it had been about 4 or 5 weeks since I was there. And there's a military booth, which most time is outrageously priced. But anyways, I actually saw this helmet. The liner was inside the helmet, just like this. And I saw it, and I immediately was thinking, okay, it's Korean War or it's Vietnam. But I've mentioned it before, don't ever just give up on what you think going by an appearance, because these helmets were repainted and different things. And so, I was like, okay, going by the color, okay, it's obviously it's going to be a rear seam. I flipped it over, okay, it's got probably a Vietnam or 1970s liner, right? So I'm looking, and the liner on the sweatband is 1974. And then on the shell underneath the sweatband is dated 1976. So it's mid-70s liner right at the end of Vietnam, right? So I was like, okay, so it's probably Vietnam helmet, but I'm not going to give up. And so I looked inside the shell and got excited. Take a look. What do you see there? See that big letter S right there? Automatically World War II Schluter helmet, which I actually just made a video about 2 weeks ago on my Schluter helmet collection. I had 9, now this is number 10. But there you see the S, and the heat stamp is real visible. In this one, it's 557A, 557A. And, I've mentioned it before, the Schluter, there's not an official chart like there is the McCours, but this would date somewhere towards the end of World War II. I would say probably June, maybe July, somewhere in that range, around the summer of of 1945. And, the Schluters, the heat stamps never got to the 600 mark. The highest one I think I've seen is like 586, I believe, something like that. And this is 557, so this is probably June or July, if I had to guess, of 1945. I got that for $40 cash. If I had used a card, it would have been 45. So I think I did pretty good, for $40. And the way I value it is, realistically, the liner's probably about $10 and the helmet's probably about $30. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you, it's got interesting chin straps on here. You see that? Which I believe is just like a post-war modification, more than likely. It's kind of interesting. And take a look at this. I almost forgot to show you. I thought that was real cool. It's got an American flag painted on the back. Now, realistically, who knows if it was done at the end of World War II or Korea or Vietnam, or just by some random civilian who ended up with this helmet, but it's still pretty cool. I think they did a really good job. The paint looks old. I'm not saying it's 70-something years old, but it wasn't done yesterday, so it's an older paint job. Is really neat right there. So not bad for $40. This one right here is a World War II. It's a McCord. Now this one was, I could tell that something was underneath the paint. And you see what I exposed. It's got 3 white bars there, and there's a red band that goes around, all the way around, which you can still see a little bit of it there, but it's a red band. Some of it's easier to see, in certain spots on the helmet, but I uncovered that and this right here, which I'm thinking this is probably, it's a World War II helmet reissued for Korea, and I believe this is some kind of a Korean rank right there on the front. And this one, the heat stamp is, what was it? I done forgot. Is 724B, which this helmet would date somewhere, you know, give or take around November of 1943. And I got this one for $30, shipping and everything on eBay, which I think was pretty good for a McCord. 30 bucks, and look what I uncovered. Moving on here, I've got another Schluter. This is a World War II Schluter. This was in one of my other videos, but I got this at a flea market this summer for $45 with the liner. And again, you know, I flipped it over. I was like, okay, you know, it's not a front seam, so there's a good chance it's not World War II. I flipped it over. Okay, it's not a World War II liner. This liner, I can't remember what it's dated, but anyways, it's a Vietnam era line. It's dated 1969, right? So, you know, the liner's in pretty good shape, right? So I took it out, and I got to looking, and check this out. What do you see right there? See it? There's the S for Schluter. It's a little bit off to the side. Normally it's right down there, but see, it's kind of off to the side. And there's your heat stamp, which is kind of hard to see, but I can read it. It's 517A. 517A. So the one I got yesterday is 557A. This one's 517A, which will also be late World War II. More than likely, I'm guessing this one might be around April or May. You know, I said that one over there, maybe June or July. It's not a for sure thing, but it's, you know, within a couple months period of being accurate on that time frame, I believe. But not bad for 45 bucks right there. Moving on here, these have this one's already been in another video, but I thought I'd show it. This one I got on eBay. This one was shipping and everything $24, and you see it's got some paint on there, which I'm not sure if that was some kind of a camo job or what. You see the green paint? It's kind of interesting there. This is a World War I model 1917. This is a U.S. helmet, and you see here's the heat stamp, ZJ 256. More than likely this would have been produced in 1918. See, it's got a little piece of the felt pad there, but for the most part the liner and chin straps is gone. But for 24 bucks shipping and everything, I think I did pretty good on this one. And lastly, I'm going to share, this one is probably my most complete World War I model 1917 U.S. helmet. This one I got on eBay, shipping and everything, it was $27. And you see the outside just got a great sand type finish and overall really good shape for its age. Look at this. The liner is pretty much, for the most part, almost completely complete, which it is a little dry rotted and whatnot. The chin strap, see, it's actually, see, it's mostly there, right? I'm sorry, I don't know why my phone keeps skipping like that. It's making me mad, but anyways. So you see, for the most part, it's got a complete liner. It's in good shape. This one, the heat stamp is, it's going to be hard to see, but it's UC305. This one would probably be, it could be 1917, might be 1918. You know, it's not real sure on these model 1917 helmets, but I thought I did really good for $27 shipping and everything on this. Got, like I said, most of the liner. The outside looks great, which you can see the liner is kind of starting to hang down. But anyways, for 27 bucks, that was pretty good. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Just some additions I've got this year. Hopefully 2018 I'll be able to add a lot more helmets to my collection. I'm always out there looking. Just want to tell you guys, you know, stay encouraged, motivated, have fun. It's been a great year, 2017. My channel's had a lot of success, and I owe that all to you guys. Thank you for all your support, and always, you know, watch my videos and comment and give me feedback, and you know, making me you know, excited and wanting to continue to do this. And I'm just really excited about this coming year. Hopefully I'm able to add some really great pieces to my collection, and hopefully you guys are too, and I can watch your videos and celebrate with you as well. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope all of you have a happy new year, and I'll be getting back to you here in a few days doing my first video for 2018. I'm really excited, so stay tuned. Thanks a lot.